Welcome back to Acceleration of Suguri. Let's meet the elder god of the game, QP. QP stands for quite a problem. It doesn't actually, please don't take me seriously for that. Yeah, QP is the most broken character in the game. She can do this, and dash out of it with practically no lag, and then not even building heat. She also has this move, Hyper Mode. This mimics her ability in her main series game, where it's more of a traditional top-down type of shooter, and Hypers in that game, instead of being one super powerful attack like they are here, it kind of gives you an aura and lets you, take a hit without dying, that kind of thing, increase your score. And sort of does the same thing in this game. She's got immunity to a lot of attacks in this form, including Hime's Chain, I've noticed, so the normally very problematic fight with Hime at the end is pretty free. Gonna have to not volunteer myself for that ball, but I can pop a Hyper Mode and it will at least, I think, not be able to stun lock me. It'll still hurt. You still take damage in Hyper Mode. She's got those stars that float around her, which is kind of free damage and stun lock. QP's kit is really stupid good. She is banned from competitive play. Not that I don't think anyone actually gets together and plays this game competitively anymore. If they do, I definitely want to hear about it. But when there was competitive play, QP was not allowed. I'm not very proficient with her, but still playing on hard and not very concerned about it because she's, giant among mortals. I should probably go for some hyper mode pushes against. So for QP, I tend to just try and drown them in these little orbs and then close in for star push. And if Iru wants to throw a missile at herself, I'll sure take that too. She has a hyper centered around spamming even more of those balls out than usual. The trick to using the circle of rabbits, you can't really aim them. They will start circling faster left or right if you input left or right, so the trick to using them effectively is to get below your opponent and then start going back and forth while you're already underneath them. Otherwise, if you try to hit them from the side with it, you're not going to get very far. So get above or below, typically below, but it just depends on the positioning, and you can sort of run into them all day. You are a Pomeranian. QP is a very good pooch. She is a dog. And she loves pudding, as we saw in Pudding Deity. This Nanako we shouldn't need to get close to. We can probably just drown her in beach balls, whatever these things are. You'll notice underneath her, QP is supported by two little penguins, a red and a blue penguin. Their names are Red and Blue. They are typically the companions of another character called May, who is not in this game. She is from QP's universe. There are several different universes in Orange Juice, QP being the protagonist of her own. As I said, those are more traditional top-down Toho-style shooters, also on Steam. QP's series tends to be a bit more lighthearted and silly than the Suguri games. We'll just hopefully run stars into this Nana. There we go. Yeah, QP, you don't have to play particularly well to win as QP. Like NoName, except much worse. Kind of the same, actually. It's just that NoName really only has one super cheesy strat, and pretty much all of QP's kit is a cheese strat, so not very well balanced, probably not intended to be. She sure is fun, though. just not a way to be a nice human. Or a nice dog, for that matter. Still, I think if it gets QP her pudding, that's probably all she cares about at the end of the day. Yeah, sometimes the hitbox on those stars can be a little weird. I think you can dash through them if you're really good, so sometimes opponents will get out like that. Certainly have a lot of potential to land easy hits, though. One thing QP's got another melee attack. She's got this too. I find the Alt-B attack where they surround you in a circle is more consistent. Though again, I'm not very well versed in how to play QP. Kind of realized pretty early on that, oh, she's super broken. Probably not going to be using her much to play with my friends, so didn't really learn too much about her. Still a nice cameo. QP was the first Orange Juice character, I believe. QP shooting goes back to 2004, whereas Suguri goes back to 2006. These games have been around for a minute, but it was really just with the Steam release of 100% Orange Juice in 2013 that I feel like most of the people who know the franchise now were introduced to it through that. Certainly where I was. Actually, Lucagen's video, I'd seen it floating around for really low prices on Steam for a while, but watching Lucagen's video is what pushed me to buy the game and actually try it and get into this verse myself. And it's one of my favorite things now, so I owe her a great deal of gratitude for that. Hime is going to, as we've seen hard Himes do, they dash around all over the place. Eventually these beach balls are going to land, and when they do, she's going to fall rather quickly. As you can see, it's kind of already happening. I kind of want to keep up the pressure while she's still got this much heat, but it's probably going to be a good idea for me to try to keep a charge of Hyper on at all times, because as I said, it gives me immunity to her chains if I can have Hyper mode up. So I would like to take advantage of that. You see, I went through that chain, but I didn't get stun locked. I believe it will still hurt me, but the big thing with the chain is the stun lock, and being able to get out of that makes this... Wow, okay, he may actually use the ultimate Hyper on me. That, nice move. I don't know how she built up... Oh, well, she's getting a ton dodging these beach balls is what she's doing. But, yeah, the basically immunity to chains means that this is a disastrous matchup for Hime. But if your only bad matchup in the game is with a character who is completely overpowered and banned from competitive play, I think you're still having a pretty good time of it. There we are. Now, you know, I haven't been getting the highest scores as this QP. I don't expect to see a Sora. Yeah, not with that. Yeah, but there's a little showcase of QP. How busted she is. It's one of my few hard mode clears, so I like to call her Coop, Q-O-O-P, because I was trying to figure out how to spell just Coop if you shorten her name into from QP to Coop, how you'd spell it, and that's what I came up with. Nice and stupid. So, we've seen the most powerful character in the game, but we've not seen my best or my favorite. We'll see her next time. Look forward to it. I know I am. Bye.